We are back. We are revitalized. We did some athletics. And turn 100 in the year 800 AD. Let's check out what's happening here in the world. Before we check the... I think my escape key on my keyboard isn't working. I'm using a wireless keyboard for my current setup. Yeah, hams are settling about, of course. We'll zoom in just to mitigate things. Oh god, the hamsters have cannons. I'm surprised the Citadel and the hams have not gone to war against each other yet. They've been kind of coexisting surprisingly well. Right, two civs are at war against the Citadel right now. Strongbad has quite the military being built up. King Rold is also sending units down. Rani is struggling. At least she's able to trade with Rico Harbor, so that's something. Alright, well let's check the info addict here. Let's see what we're looking at here. Population, the Sith Triumvirate has the most. Hamsters are the second. Triumvirate's got the most amount of crops. Hamsters with the second. Manufactured goods, the Triumvirate's got the first. Hamsters are second. It's almost a 1-2 race here between the Sith Triumvirate and the Hamsters in terms of military and manufactured goods and all that. But you know what? Credit to Baldur's Gate, who are holding on in second place. Interestingly enough, the Sith Triumvirate has a 57% approval rating of their leader. I'm not sure how that actually plays into Civ matches. Let me look that up. Approval rating Civ 5. It's strictly a measure of your empire's happiness level. 9 happiness or above is 100%. Every happiness point below 9 subtracts something close to 11% approval. Ah. Atlantis is very much not happy. Fifth Triumvirate, first place in terms of literacy. What's up, Jomez? What'd you forget? You forgot that it was today? It's alright, we still got plenty of time left. The Hamsters have the most amount of social policies at the moment. Triumvirate with the most amount of techs. Net gold, very much in the Triumvirate's favor. How bad are you getting clapped? Jomaz, I got some interesting news for you. For some reason, every match, your civs seem to just always have... They always seem to be doing okay. They're not getting their ass slapped, but they're not doing anything. They're just existing. And it's no different in this game. You're just okay, and you're not getting your ass slapped. You're just existing. True. So here's your Cyrodiil, Jomez, right here. These red and gray folks. This is them. You are near the bottom. You're currently in 4th last. I think there's what, 15 civs? So you're 11th. You haven't lost any land. You have your own religion, I think. No, you don't. No, you have your own pantheon founded at least, but you don't have a religion. They have military. They haven't lost any land. Arkold's Strong Badia has been attacking them. This is the second time now, and Brad's Misthalis is now attacking them now this turn as well. This is Misthalin from RuneScape, led by King Rold. This is Brad Civ. And Strong Badia, led by Strongbad, for Arkold. So you guys are existing, but like, y'all ain't doing much. It is this time, though, that Games for Life Gamer, despite a decent start, is now getting his ass slapped around. Games for Life has got the Pestilence, the God of Pestilence from the Toho series. And is getting slapped around right now by, from Final Fantasy XIV, Noctis in his Lucian Kingdom, and Incubus's New California Republic from Fallout. And currently, or 15, pardon me. And the Sith Triumvirate hanging out down here. Although, Jomez, you're not doing as bad as Lugnica. They're building up a military slowly, and they're building up whatever they can slowly, but they've had settlers built since the beginning of the game, and they haven't moved them a single tile. They've yeah, Tiber Septim, yeah. They haven't moved. So Lugnica, despite having their own religion, and they've been sending units adventuring, they haven't settled anything. They're just chilling. The uniques for Cyrodiil. During a Golden Age, units receive combat strength. And your generals can start Golden Ages. You also get the Legionnaire, which is a stronger longswordsman replacement. And that's all it does, it's just more strength. You also have the Mounted Diplomat, which is your knight replacement. And they can conduct trade missions with city-states. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. And they also have the White Gold Tower, which is just the name of their palace. It's just unique, that's all. So that's it. It's a very honest Civ. They just start Golden Ages more easily in combat, and they just have stronger legionnaires and they have stronger swordsmen and stronger knights, and that's kind of it. Very, very honest Civ. Who's number one is currently Darth Nihilius from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That is Protect Baby Yoda. We'll open up the map here. Down in the bottom left, all that gray and red land you see in the bottom left, that is all Nihilius land. And they've been in the lead probably for 90% of the match. They've been quite expansionist. They took out one Atlantis city, they took out one city-state, took them for themselves, and they are expanding north. And let's do a save on turn 100 again, just in case. Alright. And let's hit that next turn button. Let's see how the battle between Cyrodiil, Misthalis, and Strong Badia go onwards, because it looks like they're both going to be fighting over the city of Anvil here. But it's not all bad, realistically speaking. Emilia is still not in last place, despite having 0 expansion whatsoever. My Dark Moon, the Realm of the Dark Moon is also in dire straits. But not in the way of lack of expansion. They've expanded very strangely, and it's hurt them significantly. Okay, no combat happened there. It's a shame too for Pestilence. I was looking forward to seeing their Civ kind of come alive here, and they just they were just maybe bit off a teensy tiny bit more than they would have liked. NCR and Lucis are now doing a research agreement as well. That is more benefits for the two of them for sure. It's also going to help out their friendship. Surely they won't backstab each other at any point, right? Ooh, and the city of Yankio is potentially going down next turn, maybe? Kingdom of Lucis now have muskets available. They now have gun. And that's the Pestilence capital as well. Oh, that's interesting. I can't even see Rani's overall happiness or anything because she doesn't have a capital. Oh no, there it is. No, no, no. I literally can't see her things because she doesn't have a capital. I mean, Baldur's Gate out here is just thriving by themselves. They got Happy Happy Village nearby. They got Tortimer Island nearby. Oh yeah, Jomez, we're also playing with Nintendo city-state names. Oh, that reminds me. There's the strategic terrain mod on. I forgot about that. So combat is... Oh, no wonder combat's at such a standstill over here, because defenders are probably having quite the advantage here in the forest. Don't worry, games. My Civ doesn't have a capital yet either, but that's only because we haven't built one. Mine is Rani Jomez from Elden Ring. The Realm of the Dark Moon. And she's really doing not much of a lot, to be fair. She's just existing. Okay, it's Lucis' turn. Are they gonna take the Pestilence capital? No, it's holding on. For this turn, at least. Pestilence are trying to fight back, but I don't think they have any units to fight. But they have this one unit of composite bowmen. Oh, it's not looking good for Pestilence. Here's the problem with my Dark Moon, Jomez. So they first founded the city of Manacelis over here, right? And I guess they wanted these lands over here, across this little thin river, right? But because you don't start with sailing, outside of a few specific civs, I guess they wanted this, So they wheeled settlers all the way around this very, very long mountain range to the east, just so they could get across this river. And they settled 2 cities here, which is fine. But because they did that, now they have to walk workers all the way around this massive mountain range and all these hills, which is obviously slowing them. So they've been very, very behind. Because they've just had to wheel workers and settlers around such a long way. I don't know why. Like, they could have just gone to the north. See, now look. Look what's happening here. The Citadel are wheeling loads of troops down here to Ronnie, and Ronnie's got nothing to defend herself. Oh, no. Get away from me, you V8-loving hogs. Get out of here. Oh, no. Whatever, take Monticello. I don't care. We got Moonlight Altar and 3 Sisters still around. It's fine. I mean, Cyrodiil are holding on despite a 2-pronged attack here from Strong Badia and Misthalin. Mistalis? Misthalin? I don't remember what they're actually... It's Misthalin, yeah. Alright, let's keep the camera on the final 2 pestilent cities. But they are still alive so long as they have a unit around on the map. So they're not entirely dead. Remember, this is domination. They have to be fully wiped out. And this is a huge map, so it may take quite a while for their final units to be found. Oh, and just like that, 2 cities from Pestilence taken. And one of them has been set ablaze. Their weaker one of Yuanzhou. Looks like Lucis is keeping their capital city of Yenkyo. And Pestilence now no longer have any cities left on the map. However, they're still alive because they still have units somewhere. They have the... No, that's a Ludican scout. They still have units somewhere, and probably in the desert. Yeah, they have a Pestilent scout way down here. Look at this. The Luganicans have a warrior all the way down here. They clearly know how to move their AI around, but they don't know how to settle. Why not? The Cooking Guild has just been built now. From Misthalin. And Pestilence also have a warrior up here in RuneScape land. So they're not dead, but they no longer have any cities. And Ronnie is slowly catching up to Amelia's score. I think Ronnie's gonna get invaded soon. Like, this is not looking good for her. Requires sailing to use. Do I not have sailing, or do they not have sailing? No, we do. They have sailing. What are we saying? At least they can cross the bridge now. They can cross the little river between their cities, but way too little too late. We gotta start trading. Guys, we gotta start trading. Make friends with people. Let's check the relationships between the civs here. Friendship, yeah, some people got some friends. Open borders, wars, yeah. Economically, trade routes. Ronnie, are you trading with people? You are. You're trading to the Ham-Hams. You're trading to the Zonai. You're trading to Strombadia. You're trading to Baldur's Gate. You're trading sugar to a bunch of people. Look at you guys. Oh, right. What am I saying? You don't need to have a trade route. Oh, yeah, you do. How do they have the trade routes set up? I mean, at least they're trading a bunch of things. They're getting marble from the Sith. They're getting incense from Strombadia. They're getting citrus from the Sith. Dyes from Ham-Ham. Horses from Baldur's Gate. Copper from Misthalin. Gold. More gold. Cocoa. So, alright. A lot of people want our sugar. A lot of people want Ronnie's sugar. We're trading it out there. We have the sugar. Afraid? Who's afraid? Sheeta is afraid of the Sith at the moment. Interesting. Well, I'm glad Ronnie's got some trades going on. There's some pretty big cities, but a lot of science per turn. Alright, what's going on with Cyrodiil? They're losing money per turn. They're not happy. Baldur's Gate is doing very well. I think Baldur's Gate is... I mean, they're going to survive to the end of the game. There's no question asked. Like, there's no way anyone's going to expand anywhere near them. Oh no, Lugnica has 0 money in the bank. Oh dear. Well, you guys gotta build cities, guys. Come on. Even spending standing points might not help you guys. Oh no, Ronnie, how are you making no money? What? Oh wait, no, sorry, I can't see how much money they're making because they don't have a capital for me to observe. What am I saying? With the observer in the top left, anyway. Yeah, but like, still, like they can move. They can move their settlers. I just don't know why they're not. Like I was saying earlier, Jomez, like they could put a city here. That's something. There's iron, there's some food, some production, pearls. You know, that's something they can do. They can put one like over here-ish. It won't be great, but they could, right? Like it's something. They really want that iron, they can go up there. It's too late now for iron, but like they can move down here. They can do something, anything, right? They got like these available. Like they could go here. Anything, something. Oh god! And Immortan Joe has just declared war on Ronnie, which is it's going to be a bit of a landslide, unfortunately. Can I boost the AI? I mean, everyone's on deity. Just don't know why they're struggling so much. Oh wow, Ronnie is just out here now massing the military to defend her lands. Oh, and she built a palace. She built a palace in Manocelis. So she just turned Manocelis into a capital. I don't know if I would have done that with the city that's about to be taken, but, you know. Luckily, the Immortan Joe military coming down is not... It's numerous, but it's not very powerful. Meanwhile, between Cyrodiil and Strombadia, ooh, a big open... Look at the military that Strombadia is bringing. They got cannons, they got their vengeful peasants. This is a bit of a battle happening here. And Ronnie's points actually went up because she finally built a palace, which means she's finally making numbers in some aspect. And we can actually see her numbers now. 17 happiness, plus 17 gold per turn. I imagine this is very difficult to attack because of the strategic terrain mod we have on. Well, Strongbadia is making ground on Cyrodiil. No, so Strategic Alliances won, but because that mod requires a core overhaul mod to be installed as a dependency, and I didn't realize that at first, I misread it. We went for the second one, which is Strategic Terrain. Maybe for one of the matches, I'll put on one of those big core overhauls just to see what's up. Sith Triumvirate settled a city very, very far away from their original lands. And it's another Amelia named city, apparently, so even more insult to injury for Lugnica. Hold on, Ronnie. Hold on. The tarnish will come. Oh, don't worry, a great artist is here. Ronnie went tradition, so I mean, she's going tall instead of wide, but still. I don't think so, Clumsy. I think King Rold delayed his attack, I think 1 or 2 turns later. And the Sith never bothered declaring war on the Pestilence. But they still fell to Lucis regardless. How's Rauru doing against the Fountain of Dreams? Oh my god, he's losing everything he sent. King, why is Poutine Civs constantly attacking city-states? He's got the Elden Mine now. Oh, Jomez, you'll get a crack out of this. So, thankfully Arcolt reminded me. Elder Scrolls and Fallout are both Bethesda games. We know Bethesda games are not very stable in terms of amount of glitches they tend to have, yeah? So one of the Elder Scrolls Civs, because your Civ is involved in a big Elder Scrolls Civ mod, so it's either install all of them or none of them, which is, I just gotta deal with it. And you might notice there's, let's see if I can find one. I thought I just saw one somewhere, but... You may notice while I'm scrolling around the map, you might notice there's some flying zeppelins around. Right here. The airship prototype. So this is a swordsman replacement for one of the Elder Scrolls factions that I guess are dwarves. And I guess there's some clash somewhere that now every Civ can build airship prototypes from that dwarf faction. And the first one I noticed it from was the Fallout faction. So, and Arco was like, yeah, they're both Bethesda Civs. Like, god damn it, you're right. No wonder, freaking glitch city over here. Leave it up to the Elder Scrolls Bethesda Civs to mess everything up. So everyone's got airship prototypes available to them should they desire. Whatever. At least it's everyone and not just like one other Civ that shouldn't have it. If everyone's got it, then it's fine. Whatever, screw it. Thanks, Todd Howard. Did you see the thing, apparently, that Todd Howard's like, yeah, now we're allocating we're allocating our workforce towards Elder Scrolls 6. It's like, you bastards! You guys aren't even working on it yet! Holy shit, you frickin' idiots. You announced this shit like 10 years ago? Or whatever it was? And now you're starting work on it? Guys. Hamtaro has just completed the Leaning Tower of Hamsters. No, they didn't make 3 games. They remade games. And they've announced, and they released Skyrim 17 more times. Like, Ronnie, are you holding on? Ronnie's not holding on. Ah, yes. Starfield. A marvel of video gaming right there. Oh, yes. God, Starfield looks so freaking unbelievably bad. It's unbelievable. Well, they did the Oblivion remake out of nowhere, which, like, people liked for when it was new, I guess. Was it them? I don't even know. I thought it was, but maybe it wasn't. God damn, Stormbadia's got a hell of a military coming. With their vengeful peasants leading the charge. Oh, it was them, damn. Yeah. Fountain of Dreams and the Castle in the Sky folks are friends. How nice, how kind. I mean, yeah, Cyrodiil's got quite the defensive position here. Strongbadio's got to start bringing units around. Oh, they have just settled the city of Prance. They got to bring units this way. Oh, they have muskets now. They have all this open space to maneuver their troops, and they're just going in a straight line in a single choke point. This is great defense for Tiber Septim here. In fact, King Rold seems to have not bothered with this attack. There's probably way too many defensive bonuses for the forest here. Ronnie, hold on. Oh, she fell. She fell. Blah, 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 blah. She fended off the attack. Wow, since she built that palace, now Monticello is making a lot of money. Look at that. She's making a lot of money off these plantations. Don't worry, Ronnie, we're going to catch up eventually. Hamtaro has just completed the Globe Theater. No, Ronnie is against Immortan Joe from the Citadel from Mad Max. She's holding off. She's holding on. She's holding on. Good job, Ronnie. You're very behind on everything, but you're getting there. Tiber Septim's turn. Yeah, I mean he's got a pretty defensive area here. Strongbad's got to move his units south and go this way. He can't fight on this choke point here. It's just a losing battle. Oh, and actually, no, look at that. Tiber Septim's actually expanding a little bit more westward. I don't recall seeing that city there. But he is getting very dangerously close to King Lucius, or Noctis's troops here. Noctis might be moving troops eastward. Ooh, you don't think he's going for Cinnabar Island, are you? Oh dear. It actually is an island. Fancy that. How's Lugnica doing? Ah. Cricket noises for Lugnica. Make sure you hydrate, everybody. Have some water if you haven't. Ronnie has entered the Renaissance era. Oh boy! Actually, she's got knights out. She's got more of an advanced military than Immortan Joe does. Chat, this is it. Don't call it a comeback. Ronnie's coming back. Come on, Ronnie. We gotta build up your tarnished servant army. Yeah, how are the Lugnica finances doing? Let's see. I'll wait for this turn to process before I click the button here. There we go. Yeah, you guys held off the attack against Citadel there. Good job, Ronnie. That's actually quite a powerful city now. It's generating. She's playing catch up. She's catching up. She finally built that palace. So that's moving. She's on it. Yeah, I wonder. You know what? Ronnie is at a glance too. Oh dear. Lugnica is at minus 15 gold per turn at the moment. But she's happy. Believe me, Ronnie's not the most powerful either. You know what, though? I suspect it's got something to do with the spawn. For some reason, like, you're... Like, they're moving every unit except their settlers, and I don't understand why that is. And they have just... There's just pink. There's pink and white just around the world. But not in terms of cities. Maybe one day they'll settle one. Maybe they'll actually grow enough balls to build one. Is Strombat finally moving units down? Three settlers since probably like turn 10 that have been doing absolutely nothing. They haven't moved them a single time. Uh-oh, no, Jonas, now you're in trouble. The military juggernaut that is Noctis of the Lucian Kingdom has now declared war on you. And they're coming in hot. It is a 3v1, yeah. Attacked from the north, the east, and the west. In wherever this would be in Breath of the Wild Landia. Tell you what, though, with such a massive map, it will be very difficult. Oh, and the city of Torol is just taken by the Kingdom of Lucis, and Lucis is setting it ablaze. Oh man, they're coming in like a freaking wrecking ball right here. Like there's a lot of... This is just a blob of units. And they're going to keep bulldozing their way east. Strongbad does not have quite the forces to come south, it seems. It looks like they've backed off a bit. They've recently just settled their next city, Corey, North Dakota. Oh, and a new city from King Rold here, Fort 4 and 3. I'm going to save the game. Oh, there's more hamster cities. Ham Town 5, Ham Town 7, Ham City 9, Town 8, Town 6. There's a lot of Ham cities. Those hamsters are all over the place. Yeah, go Ronnie. Go Ronnie, you show that V8 loving warthog what is what. The entire town of Corey, North Dakota decided to email me. That was nice of them. That must have been at the very beginning of that episode, right? Here's Strongbad. Come on, Ronnie, hold on. Get those V8 lovers out of here. I know you guys also have V8 lovers residing in your lands, but that must not be. Here comes the frickin' Noctis army over here. That is Oscarus VT. How's Strongbad doing here? I think this is this must be a lot of the terrain mod kicking in here, because the king rolled the Mistalin forces over here, or Mistalin forces rather. I think that it must be very difficult to attack into forest, and the city's on a hilltop as well. So that must be huge defender's advantage there for combat. That's got to be a very, very difficult city to take. And probably attacking through forest is giving them a lot of defensive bonuses too. You know what? Cyrodiil's got a very defensible location, but the Noctis steamroller over here it's coming in hot. Atlantis, the Sith Triumvirate, NCR hasn't been doing much recently. Laputa is existing. They're expanding a little bit. Raru's not doing much of anything. Rico Harbor and the Dark Moon are now allies. That's good. We have a friend. We got something. In fact, we're probably going to keep that friendship. Ronnie's got benefits towards city-state influence. But now they're at war with Immortan Joe as well. You know what? They got some ships out here, so you know what? Rico Harbor, from wherever, somewhere in Nintendo Land they're from. Rico Harbor is they got my seas. They're covering my coastline, you know. They're also expanding sort of near Ham Town 2 over here. Or not expanding, but exploring the waters. My boys at Rico Harbor. Alright, Ronnie. I don't know what Rico Harbor is a part of, but you got to keep that friendship until the end of the game, please. What's the Noctis? Oh yeah, here comes another city that's going down for Cyrodiil, and it's going to happen very quickly, I think. This turn is that city of... What does it say? Skingrad? I think that city's going down real soon. All the hamsters do not trust the Kingdom of Lucis. Oh, and another city burning down. Skingrad of Cyrodiil are going down. And that just bumped down Tiber Septim to second last place. In fact, Emilia is ahead of 2 civs now. Despite Tiber Septim having 3 cities, formerly 5, and quite the military, somehow Lugnica is still got more points than them just because they have a decent religion. How are they still... How much gold do they have that they've been losing gold every turn and they still haven't... They're not out yet? What's going on here? Lugnica. Yeah, they've been down, and then they're sort of up-ish, and they're losing gold, and they're losing gold, and they're just barely above flatlining. They're somehow making money. Barely. They were flat for a period of time. They've had no trade routes with anybody this entire game. Oh no. That flat line that's highlighted down there, that's the Kingdom of Lugnica right there. Have they made any contact with anybody? No. Oh no, they've made contact with people. They're exporting 3 instances of salt out to the world. They're importing iron, citrus, incense, and Ethereum. Wow. Lapta is actually trading away their unique resource. Interesting. Despite... I guess it is a luxury resource. I mean, Emilia can trade away salt, I guess, but, you know, not much of anything else. And they are friendly towards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civs. They've made contact, but they have no trade routes. Oh, no. Because they're so far. They're so far away from everything. The closest city-state is Luigi's Mansion. And it's nowhere near them. Like, I don't even think with a caravanserai is that going to be enough distance for that to travel. That's a very, very long trade route. I think that's too far. That is a pretty brutal spawn. I think if they had like a civ kind of like here-ish maybe, it would have been a bit better off for them, but like, nah, the fact that they're not settling is not helping them. They need to settle something. And I don't think they will. They probably will go this entire match not spending a single thought about settling a city. And I don't think the standing points bonuses that you can purchase are able to buy you a city. And you can get a settler, but you can't buy... You can't take the horse to water, you know? Or you can't make the horse drink, right? No, they're pillaging our lands! Ronnie, fight back! Fight them! We don't have much military, but Ronnie, fight them back! Get him, Ronnie, get him! Get him! Get him, Ronnie! Citadel's turn. Oh, they did some damage to us. Oh god, they're bringing more troops. Darth Nihilius has just declared war on King Rauru. Rico Harbor, guys, send your triremes over here. I need help. Nakaron. Country. I think the Wizard's Tower. Yeah, what the hell? The Triumvirate, I think, are Fossilmark Tower, Malachor 5. I think they have so many cities that they're starting to take other Civ city names now. Nokron Country, Burdusk, Wizard's Tower. I think that's what's happening here. Because Nokron is a Dark Moon city for sure. Country's got to be a strong Badia one. Wizard's Tower is a Misthalin one. Oh boy, that is... And back. No, you're still alive. You have no cities, but you are technically still alive. So long as you have a unit on the field, you're not out. Spirit Temple, Stormwind Arc. Alright, well, Raru's got a lot of defending to do. And so too did the Cyrodiil. And so does Rani. Come on, Rani, hold on as long as you can. I don't know if you're going to be able to, but hold on as long as you can, Rani. How is Sheeta doing so well? I mean, that city's going to be a tough nut to crack. Oh boy, nobody's trusting Lucis now. And nobody's trusting the Sith Triumvirate either. Triumvirate is a good word, isn't it? No, Rico Harbor, we're no longer allies? What happened? Ronnie, how have you let this happen? I mean, they've broken through the Great Wall. Cyrodiil are still getting hit by 3 different sides. A good variety of colors here as well. Ronnie, you lost your friends! Ronnie, what happened? Ronnie, why do you have your military on the other side of this river? Ronnie, cross the damn river, man! Oh, we're trading! We have a trade route with the Ham-Hams. Alright, Ronnie and we're trading. We have a cargo ship from one of the Ham-Ham towns here. We're moving. We're trading. We're good. We're making money. Lugnica, on the other hand. Clumsy, I'm sorry that this has happened. They're able to move everybody except settlers. I don't get it. And how have the hamsters not gone to war against the freaking Citadel yet? What's wrong with them? Come on, hamsters, fight something. They must be very not oriented at peace. They probably just want to expand and build tall or wide, or I don't know what the hell they're thinking. It is very strange considering they're doing everything else except settle. Oh boy, no one's trusting the Sith Triumvirate. I think it's a little late for that now, guys. They've had a pretty safe, isolated corner. I don't know if you can catch up to them at this point or leave quite a dent to them. Sheeta's doing very well, 3rd place, and she's been very quiet. She's just been building up a lot of like science, I guess. Something. What's going on with Shito over here? Oh shit, her religion is probably really, really good, so she's putting it all over the place, and... Oh wow, Fountain of Dreams has taken a lot of combat from the Zonite. Zonite, Forge Island, Dragonhead Island. Being able to trade her unique resource out as well, and having a lot of science from it probably helps too. I mean, they're playing a very safe and, yeah, they're playing a very safe game. A very safe, diplomatic game. Hopefully Baldur's Gate doesn't, bother them too much, because Baldur's Gate is doing pretty safe as well. I don't think there's going to be much in terms of battle that anyone can really do anything about the Sith Triumvirate at this point. Like they're literally taking city names from other people now. Ham Town 3, Bournemouth Garrison, Tex City name KN Emilia, Kremlin, Bochum. City 22, Emilia. That is a lot of military from Strongbad. You gonna do anything with that Strongbad, or what's going on? After this match, I'm gonna run not like today, but I'm gonna run another match just of Amelia and like 1 or 2 other civs or something, just to see if Amelia will actually settle somewhere. Oh no, Ronnie. They have loads of numbers. I know, Ronnie. Hold on. Hold on, Ronnie. Hold on. Ideology adopted. Sith Triumvirate has adopted an autocracy. Sounds about right. Red Fort for Hamtaro. That means more happiness, because it's another wonder they created. Woohoo! If Emilia settles a city, if her AI decides to just somehow stop breaking, if they end up settling a city, I'm gifting 5 subs. Man, they are having a very difficult time trying to advance on this city. Tell you what, Jomez, your city of Anvil over here is pretty defensible. Pat, you're still in it, and you're doing well. You are in 3rd place currently. No military action on your end yet, but you've been very diplomatic, very peaceful, very scientific. You guys are doing well. You're trading out your resources, very diplomatic, very chillin'. You're doing good. I mean, that is a powerful, unique, like, every time you settle a new city, you're building up a new luxury resource, which gives you science and gold. Like, that's strong. That's very good. It helps if you build wide. If you go wide and diplomatic, like, that's pretty big. I think that's a civ that really leans on, like, scientific victory in some way. Scientific and or cultural. Is Lucis still moving over? Noctis is slowly still starting to advance. Ronnie, how are you holding up? Okay, Ronnie, you are getting very overwhelmed. But Ronnie, you gotta hold on. Hold on against these V8 loving peasants. It's a very defensible city. Hang on, Ronnie, hang on. We're near the bottom, but we're not out yet. How many cities do the friggin' Sith have right now? 35 cities. Yeah, they're definitely... They definitely ran out of cities to build. Like, they're... Unless... Yeah, I mean, like, they're definitely just using other Civ cities now. The Cyrodiil are losing money and they're not happy. Oh, you know what? Noctis backed off a little bit there. Interesting. Strongbat is slowly moving troops downwards. And out of nowhere, Ham Town 10 has just appeared. Oh no. The Sith Triumvirate has replaced Laputa as the ally of Rosetown, and now Rosetown's at war against Rauru. Let's save the game. It's been a little bit. There we are. And still, the Sith want to expand. And so too do the hamsters. As specks of white and orange start appearing on the map. Atlantis hasn't done a lot in a while either. They've built those 5 coastal cities way out on the west. Those 6 cities on the west there. And they're just kind of chilling now. Alright, Tiber Septim and Noctis are now at peace. No way! Noctis backs off and ends up getting one of the Cyrodiil cities as a peace deal? Brother, what happened there, Tiber Septim? Oh no. Why did you guys give... Oh man. You guys were holding on and you gave up that city in a trade deal? Oh, Jesus. Or in the peace deal? Oh, God. And this is how the map looks at turn 125. The hamsters have cities all over the place. Whoa, 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 what's this? What happened there? Whoa, 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 what's this? What happened there? 1, 2, 3. Hey! I thought the Citadel weren't able to build a 4th city. They can only build 3. Where'd this one come from? The Bastion? How long has that been there? Hello? So they are able to build one, but maybe they're maybe it's only their first 3 have the unique build the benefits, and then the 4th one is just whatever. 4th one is maybe just acting as a normal city. The unique ability says that they can only build I don't know. To be fair, this one was one of the more well-designed ones, so that's... If that was a glitch that got through, that's a bit of an accident. Interesting. Ronnie is still holding on. That's a very tough city. It's on a river, too, so they're attacking over river. Ah, that explains why they're having difficulties. That's another defensive or strategic terrain related mod adjustment. Attacking over rivers is very difficult, as one would expect. Right, this isn't a river. This is coast. That's a river. I forgot that this were meant to be like, you know, yeah, scale. And the Zonai capital is now under attack. Ooh, and Pat's Castle in the Sky have just been very recently overtaken. Oh no, he's back in. He was overtaken by Noctis. Oh, and Noctis just took over back. Okay, so a little bit close race for 3rd place there. As Baldur's Gate is also now... Oh, wow, Baldur's Gate just came up in 4th place there. So Baldur's Gate and Lucis are now kind of neck and neck in terms of 3rd place there, and Sheeta is holding on. What's going on in the Atlantean lands here? A lot of nothing. They're just building up coastal cities and doing things. They're really doing not a lot of much of anything here. Not many wars have broken out recently. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Lugnika's got a great prophet over here. They're going to spread the word of their religion. In fact, they have done so already. The NCR are actually... Part of some of their cities are actually under the Lugnican religion right now. So they can send all that out, but they can't settle another city. What are they doing? Have you heard the word of our one and only city? Okay, Ronnie's getting some territory. I mean, they're well fed over there in the Dark Moon realm. Our lands were pillaged, but they were still holding off the attack. Come on, Ronnie, hold on. And where's this Lugnican Great Prophet gonna go? 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 cities are currently... 5 cities are under the effect of the Lugnican religion at the moment from the NCR. But they can't move a settler. I don't think the Great Wall is obsolete yet, but it's certainly... Ooh, I wonder if Great Wall actually got buffed a bit from that that strategic terrain mod. I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing anything about that, but that would be interesting if it was. Oh, the Spirit Temple's getting attacked. Ronnie, how are you holding up? You're holding on, girl. You're holding on. Man, Cyrodiil got shafted in that beast deal. That is brutal. Don't worry, Clumsy. You're not last place. In fact, you're not even second last. Cyrodiil is still at war with Strongbadia and Misthalin. And the Fountain of Dreams has just been captured by the Zonai, finally. Poutzine's warmongering against city-states has paid off for once. Possibly. These turns are getting very long now, however. Thanks to the huge map, it's got to process a lot of units on the board. I put a 320 turn limit, and I think that may have been a mistake. Like, we can get away with a lower turn limit on, like, smaller maps because there's going to be more action. But on a massive map like this... Although I will heed Arcolt's comment. I'm going to do some test matches with maps before I put them up to vote. Because if a map is as big as this every time, it's going to be... I mean, it's good for storytelling, but... Strongbadia is now the ally of Cinnabar Island, and now Cinnabar Island is going after Cyrodiil. Hamtaro is going to run out of... Oh god, there's hamster riflemen now. Hey, they're pillaging my plantations, my sugar plantations. God damn it. You V8 mongrels. We're still defending our capital city there. Hang on, Ronnie, hang on. We have no help, but you're doing great. Our only export is sugar, but god damn it. We're holding on. Cyrodiil also still holding on. But they're in a very defensive location. Like, it's really tough to attack them. Especially now that Noctis has a city wedged in between their lands. causing a bit of a difficulty to try and attack here. And Misthalin attacking from the north is not easy for them either. Ooh, but the Zonai are about to lose their capital for sure now, as the Sith Triumvirate has breached the wall. Pita is actually slowly falling behind in the points race there for the top, for the third place location there. Noctis is caught up with that city gain, and Baldur's Gate is, Abdel Adrian over there is also doing well. Good expansion, good science, good a bunch of everything there. Oh, and the city's not down. They have no melee units available, but that could change next turn. Hello, Citrus. The bot versus bot violence is confusing in some aspects. We have one Civ that refuses to settle any cities. We have another Civ that took too long to get going. We have another Civ that's controlling many lands and many things. We have another Civ that doesn't know how to do trade deals. And everyone else is thriving and existing. I say trade deals, peace deals, pardon me. Oh, don't worry, Games for Life. You're now friends with a certain Civ. Just gotta make sure you don't end up near Orange Star City-State, because now they're at war with you too. Sistine Chapel built over there in Baldur's Gate. Poor Lugnica. 1, 2, 3. Yep, still 3 settlers. They haven't built anymore, which is at least something, but I mean, they're building everything else. Oh! Cyrodiil rebuilt one of their destroyed cities. Interesting. Oh yeah, Ronnie is still holding on. She's probably allocating a lot of resources to military now at this point, but she's still holding on. Fighting back against these pesky V8 lovers. And the Zonai still haven't lost their capital. They just can't get military or melee units in there to take it. The hamsters are all over the place as well. Where there is land, there shall be hamsters. Is that Zonai capital going down? That was the Zonai's turn there.